niggas hate. Cause the bread coming, yeah, but they be all up in your face. Still ain't said nothing yet. Back on my grind, la nigga. Back on my grind, la nigga. I'm back on my grind, la nigga. Back on my grind, la nigga. I'm back on my grind, la nigga. Back on my grind, la nigga. I'm back on my grind, la nigga. Back on my grind, la nigga. Bitch, I'm a go, can't stop it. Protect for leak, just wait till I cop it. Shawty got ass for days, she drop it. I'm so high, you niggas can't top it. While I fuck skit, feel like ecstasy. Shawty a freak, she stay sexing me. I cannot chill till my neck and wrist freeze. Niggas been starving, it's time that we eat. Ooh, yeah, watch out.
Alright, that was a good little vibe going. Had to get my mind right first before I jump into it, you know what I'm saying? But what's happening, man? This is the first episode of the Self-Detained podcast presents ROOSTERTOWN Talk. It's your boy, Roller Vibes. And this is something I've been wanting to do for a while, you know what I'm saying? And the time has finally come. So, you know what I'm saying? Plus, I got a lot of time on my hands right now. Things been going crazy for your boy, you know what I mean? And instead of sitting around and just moping and just like complaining, I felt like I might as well get up and do something, be productive a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Do something. And I know I've been wanting to start this podcast, and I've been trying to wait for the right time to start a podcast, like where I got the right setting or like the right environment, just waiting. And what I learned is, man, like if I keep waiting, I ain't gonna never do it, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like, you know, why not go ahead and start it now? Be authentic, you feel me? Getting out the mud, literally in the dirt, outside my crib right now, my mom's crib. That's where we at. You know what I mean? In my hometown, Monticello, Florida, Jefferson County, right outside on my street. Why not start now? So, with that being said, like I said, this is the Self-Detained podcast presents ROOSTERTOWN Talks. Now, why I call it that? Well, this area where I live at, this part of my town is actually called ROOSTERTOWN. Any minute you might hear a rooster cock-a-doodling or something like that. They were just doing it not too long ago. But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of just makes sense to call it that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you go hear it in the background. We in ROOSTERTOWN, and it's just a time for me to sit down and be able to give y'all a little bit of information, what I have, the knowledge I have, and some of the ideas I have, and allow me also to be able to connect a little bit more, because I think a lot of people don't really know me. And it's not going to be just about me. It's going to be a lot of stuff that I feel like I can help translate a little bit better to people here, especially people from ROOSTERTOWN. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what the goal of this podcast is. Like, I have a lot of stuff that's just been sitting in my head for a while that I've just been wanting to share it, and here we are, you know what I mean? But before we even get too further into this podcast, I want to take a moment to pray. Now, you might not be a Christian, you might have another religion, whatever it is that you believe in, I ain't got nothing against it. Go ahead, I want you to take this moment too to acknowledge it, and let's just take a moment, you know, to give some grace, you feel me? Lord, thank you for this opportunity we have right now, Lord, to be able to come and just try something new, Lord, and just be able to keep moving steady, Lord. You know the situation that your boy been in, and right now we're just trying to find positivity in anything right now, Lord. So we thank you for this moment. Amen. You know, you got to keep your prayer alone too. Your prayer could be short and sweet. It can be specific to the moment. Ain't no manual to praying, you know, just give God some thanks, you feel me? But another thing I said I do want to do with this podcast is I want to get a little bit more into sharing some quotes that I find. Now, I ain't found a quote yet for today, but that is something I really, really want to do. So what we're going to do right now is actually take a moment to look up a quote for the day. Quote for the day. I should have said quote of the day, but whatever. Let's see what we got here. And I don't know where you at right now. Like I said, I'm in Florida. It's hot. I originally was going to do this on the front porch, but I didn't think it through all the way that the sun was going to be out shining. It's 96 degrees outside. Because when I woke up, it was in the 70s, but I probably should have got a little started earlier if I wanted to do it on the porch. But we gonna do it over here on the side of the porch, or whatever you want to call this little part of the crib. I just know it's some shade over here, so this is what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? All right, boom. First quote I see: "Keep your face always towards sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you." By Walt Whitman. Once again, keep your face always towards the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. By Walt Whitman. It's good. That's actually a good quote to start off with. You know what I'm saying? We keeping it real. You know, for me, for sure. You know, and I think this is one of those great examples of trying to like keep your face towards the sunshine. Trying to think positive, make the best out of a situation, and don't worry about all the bad. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna fall behind you. The shadows will fall behind you. That's my take on what the quote says. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's a good little quote. And you see how we just had prayer first before I looked into that quote. It's God, yo. That's how God be working in mysterious ways. He put everything in front of you that needs to be there for you. You know what I'm saying? But back to this podcast, you know what I'm saying, Roostertown Talk. With this podcast, I want to just focus more so on things that are gonna connect with Monticello, Jefferson County. Some of the thoughts that I have, and it's not gonna, like I said, it's not gonna just be about me. Eventually, I want to get to the point where I got like somebody else coming to sit down with your boy and let's talk. I want to hear other people's perspective on Monticello, like what they think about it, some of their goals. I just want us to be able to connect a little bit more, and I feel like everybody needs to be able to have a voice. And I think this will be a great opportunity to give people that platform. You know what I'm saying? Um, Now, before I move forward, I do want to point out that today, I wish I could clap, but I got this microphone in my hand. Today is actually going to be the day that we start dropping the self-detained merch. So I need you to support your boy. Go to Instagram, go to the self-detained ENT page on Instagram. You're going to see the first few mock-ups of the self-detained merch that we have out. It's a pretty extensive actual amount of merch that we got right now, but we're just going to be showcasing a few at a time. So I want you to make sure you go to my Instagram page, not my Instagram page. Make sure you go to our self-detained ENT Instagram page and check out the merch that's dropping. I'm gonna post some more ads everywhere so you'll be able to see it. The shirt I had here was actually one of the initial self-detained shirts that I created, but decided to move a little bit forward with some better creations, some better material after doing some extensive research. So we definitely improved on the quality. I think we have some fair prices. I think it's gonna be something great people would like to wear. And the whole message really of self-detained is to free yourself. You know what I mean? Like only you can hold yourself back. You feel me? Like, and we want to be able to push this message. We want people to join the movement. And what's a better way than just rocking the brand itself? You know what I mean? Some very, very dope shirts. Make sure you go to self-detained ENT on Instagram and on Facebook as well. And make sure you go to our website, self-detained merch. It's through Pinify. You just Google that. You'll find it. But if not, go to our Facebook or Instagram page and you'll be able to click the link and be able to find the merch as well. And I'm going to keep it in your face so you go see it. I'm going to get a whole lot more of you rocking it, so you definitely will be able to see it. For sure. All right, but now I want to jump into something in a second called Talk of the Town. But before we do that, I'm going to take a little break for a second. All right, Gucci. I ain't gonna lie. I had to check and make sure it's still recording. Cause I ain't about to sit up here and do all the talking. I done tried to do like little test runs in the past before, not here specifically, but like I ain't about to sit up here and do all that talking and then none of this junk be recorded, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then my phone, I got an iPhone Pro Max 14. I think I said that wrong, whatever. But my phone is like got the green screen of death right now. So I can't use it. I can't tap the screen. I can't do nothing. And I was debating about getting a new iPhone, but I decided, man, I'm gonna just go ahead and fix this phone, especially like when I look into like but I'm gonna have to put towards a new iPhone. I'm like, man, let me just fix my phone, you know what I'm saying? So right now I'm using my XR, and that phone is like half of the screen is black, and the battery definitely dies quick. So we working on borrowed time, but we're gonna make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Um, but let's jump into the talk of the town, right? Talk of the town. The talk of the town right now has been the Jefferson County Tigers football team. Um, as of last week, I think they announced that they wasn't gonna have a football team this year. For Jefferson County high school, middle high school. I really don't know what the name of the school is no more. It's things have changed in the county over the years, but man, I found it to be shocking, and I'm just like you or anybody else who support the Tigers. I'm pretty sure it kind of like it hit you hard, man. Like, dang, like we ain't got no football team this year. Like, that's kind of like really one of the few things we got here to keep us entertained or to look forward to every year is the football team. Whether we have a good season or not, it's just opportunity for like people to come out and support the community, connect and see one another and just bond. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a bright light in Jefferson County. You feel me? So not to have the opportunity, I feel like, man, it takes a part away of what Jefferson County stands for. And to keep it real, I'm a little afraid because I'm worried this is the beginning of the downfall. Like, it's not easy to kind of just recover. I know, and I believe like, okay, yeah, we can have a team next year, but it's just hard, man, when you start going through like stuff like this where you don't have a team because you gonna really need somebody to come in and help like revamp it, you know what I'm saying, for a few years, not just